patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked.
Why?
It all happened so fast.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
What the fuck?
I tried to jump us out of there. But I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
What the fuck? Lou better be fucking sleeping.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry.
What? No, dude. No. 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 That's... No. There's no fucking way, dude. There's no fucking way. There is no fucking way that Lou is dead. I refuse to believe, I refuse to believe that. That's such horseshit. There's no fucking way. There's no way that Lou is dead. And, that's just gonna be my opinion on that for until the game is over. That clearly looked like Lou's BT in there. I don't know. What the fuck is the point? What am I doing here? What does anything matter anymore? What the hell? What is... Hello? I don't have anything to fight these guys. Is this not real? No, this is real, right? Because he got the shivers. What are we doing here, Sam? That is a big one right there. You have no equipment with you. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. My finger... Believe it or not, my finger accidentally pressed the fucking button. What the fuck? What? This is a dream, right?
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Dude, and fucking Sam can't even die, man. What Now we're getting into the whole crazy fuck shit of the story. What is going on right now? What the fuck? There's no fucking way, dude.
Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know.
There's no fucking way, dude. There's not a chance in hell. She's fucking...
Stop hurting yourself. Please.
Watch this. Oh, fuck, dude. He's killed himself so many times already.
There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me.
Dude, I would fucking hate her guts. How can you not? Don't show me that shit. Don't fucking show me that shit. I'm gonna get mad. I'm actually gonna get mad.
My crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Why is he going gray? Okay, so that one episode was literally just going from point A to point B. Is he dead?
Intoxicants.
Good old close up on the feet. Nice.
Blood alcohol content nominal.
Bet you're feeling pretty hungover.
I needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
Lou's not here, man. What in the actual fuck is happening? The map of the DHV Magellan. Why is he blue and why does he have gray hair? I don't like this, dude. I don't like this at all. Now what? Activate ring terminal. Leave the private room.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
You did this shit in a month?
These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Die Hardman?
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam.
So only doom sufferers can
You'll have to
be
excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
on the ship.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah. Though
Kitty.
the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the plate gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
You know, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Something seems off.
is the child's name? Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not.
Well,
It is
well.
an honor, Sam.
Alan Wake, you look a lot different.
Puppet?
What? Puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Dahlman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is
What?
empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Is Sam hallucinating?
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
What?
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest chiral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
I don't know if I like any of this, man. Why is his hair so gray? Let me see some shit. Fragile's auxiliary hands. A pair of hands attached to Fragile's shoulders. According to Fragile, the hands belong to someone that is not of this world. They are linked to her ka via the beach. Hands are meant to connect distant things, after all. What the fuck? Belong to someone that is not of this world. They are linked to her ka via the beach. Interesting, okay. Tarman. Tarman is a doctor and a geophysicist who suffers from dooms. He is also responsible for piloting the DHV Magellan, which he does by inserting his right arm into the ship's nav console. Tarman's right hand is lost somewhere in the tar, and its presence there seems to allow him to read the tar currents. It is unclear how or when he developed this ability. Tarman's binoculars, which he always wears around his neck, serve no purpose in piloting the ship. Instead, they allow him to indulge his passion for bird watching. Okay. Dollman. Although Dollman once possessed a physical body, a ha, currently his soul, his ka, resides within a small doll. He is a doomed sufferer and once worked as a medium, though he has since lost his powers. He does still have a deep connection with BTs and the dead, however, his insight is deemed invaluable by Drawbridge. Dollman urges Sam to set out on a journey to connect Australia to the chiral network so that he may overcome his grief of losing Lou. So then that's gotta be... The pod has to be empty. If he's a doomed sufferer and he has a connection with BTs, you would assume he'd be able to... I mean, if he's higher than level 2, which, I mean, assuming that he has a deep connection, I would assume that he has a higher level than 2, would mean that he would be able to see if there was a BT inside of the pod, which means that Sam is hallucinating. That it's not... Lou is not in the pod. Lauren Tsai, artist. A unique artist of unparalleled genius. The oldest works of art still in existence are thought to be Neanderthal cave paintings. Even in the prehistoric era, humans used various methods to capture the world, share it with others, and preserve it for future generations. Making art is just another way we try to connect with our fellow humans. The artist is part of this long-standing tradition, a documenter of human life. She uses all the tools available to her, her eyes, her hands, her caw, and her haw, to try to capture what it is to be alive in the time of the Death Stranding. She occasionally sends samples of her work to Sam via the SSS. You might receive a new customization color. Okay, and then the boca, as he says it. In the newly established UCA, all deliveries are handled by APAS, making the porters who use to risk their lives to deliver cargo in the harshest of environments all but redundant. Many porters have struggled to cope with this sudden change. One known as the boca has simply refused it. We do a whole lot more than just deliver cargo. The boca has been known to say, when we bring you a package, we also bring you hope. Hope that you'll live to fight another day. Nothing's going to convey that message like a guy, flesh and blood, standing at your door, covered in dirt, sweat, and tar, carrying your precious cargo. You won't get it from a machine, that's for sure. The spirit perfectly encapsulates the boca, traditional Japanese porters known for lugging huge loads up and down mountainsides. They were sometimes known as mountain masters or even lifelines. After the UCA was established, there remained people outside of its borders who were in desperate need of deliveries. As such, the Boca traveled down to Mexico to be their lifeline, hoping to one day master the mountain of the Death Stranding. And I might receive a gun that can grab cargo from afar. Well, son of a bitch, I should get to know that guy a little bit better. Repatriates. Sam's connection to the world of the dead has been severed. As a result, even if he dies and his soul is repatriated from his body, it will only go as far as the seam, a staging post between this world and the beach, before returning, effectively bringing Sam back to life. Sam is also able to physically visit the beach. However, if his soul were to be separated from his body there, it would proceed directly to the world of the dead. In other words, Sam is able to die when he is on the beach. Okay, very interesting. I guess that kind of clears things up. Like, I that's not any new information, I guess, but putting it into words definitely allows a better thought process of digesting it. The DHV Magellan, Drawbridge's mobile base and a deep tar hunting vessel, or DHV. The DHV Magellan traverses underground tar currents and can surface anywhere within the chiral network. When the ship is in motion moving through the tar currents, internal chiral density rises to extremely high levels. The DHV Magellan is piloted by Tarman. He is assisted by a computer, saving the other crew members from having to be present. The DHV Magellan is equipped with private rooms for its crew, an armory, and other facilities. Tar currents. The ebb and flows in the layer of the tar between the Earth's crust and upper mantle. Tar occasionally seeps into the crust itself and flows very close to the surface in some places. But when the tar appeared after the Death Stranding, it didn't flow at all. But as the dead came stranded in the world of the living, an imbalance formed between them. One theory posits that this led to the creation of a tidal force that caused the tar to flow. The fact that the tar appeared when the Death Stranding struck and that time appears to progress differently within it suggests that tar comes from the beach. No one, however, has been able to confirm this. The DHV Magellan uses tar currents to quickly travel great distances without having to surface above ground. Okay. I guess if that's all I'm gonna get here. Check on Lou.
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
I mean, that was fucking adorable, but... Oh, Sam. What is going on, man? I'm so confused. Groom yourself? Dye hair? So his hair just goes gray, huh? I didn't know Sam would care about that sort of thing. Not bad, Sam. Maybe they brought that level of realness because very much, quite obviously, I mean, Norman Reedus is like in his, close to his mid-50s, right? And I'm sure he's got to be growing a little gray in different, you know, different spots of his hair, probably his beard a little bit. So he I think he's been clearly dyeing his hair since fucking, you know, probably season 3 of The Walking Dead. But regardless, it's kind of interesting that that's something that they transferred over into the realness of the character Sam. APAS has provided us with new VR training program, the Porter Mastery Program. This one involves a mixture of combat and delivery exercises. Your scores are recorded, so be sure to push yourself to the limit. Thanks. What the? Taking an interest in the new crew members. Kitty. Alright, go to the surface, I guess. Dude. I'm getting mad. Lou is not fucking gone, dude.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
What?
You think you have a choice?
What was that just now?
You saw that?
Saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own.
But no.
I'm sure someone explained it to you before.
Someone.
Though this is a little different, of course.
They're not my
I
memories.
really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Huh. Alright, real quick, let me go back to the corpus. I want to see this real quick. Upon returning to his shelter, Sam is met with further tragedy. While he was gone, Fragile and Lou were attacked by a group of unidentified assailants, all clad in red. Fragile risked her life to try and save Lou, but was unable to. The particle form of Lou that Sam sees in his BB pod was basically something resembling a BT. Lou is dead, and Sam's grief plunges him into a state of deep despair. I'm still not believing it. Still not believing it. And now we're connecting Australia, but we have to get to the plate gate first, right? So, if I had a weapon, I could leave it here for them. That's kind of cool. Is it instantaneous? I mean, if somebody leaves that down, right? I don't have anything. So, wait. I've got a blood grenade. Does that count? I don't know if that counts. Sorry.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Show him how it's done.
Sam just completely lost his mind, not even listening to what this guy says. just talking to himself. Oh, Jesus. Where am I going? Plate gate. I guess I'll take these things.
That's the spirit. You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. Then, when all is said and done, you can take stock and decide what's next.
I don't think I can grieve until the game's over. I did not see a baby body. I did not see a baby grave. And I'm sorry, but I just can't help but hold my breath on that one. Holy shit. I wonder why it formed here. Oh, great. Some fucking lightning. Plate gate Cupid terminal? Pass through the plate gate. What the hell? Oh, I have it literally plugged in.
Deal with them.
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents.
Something seems up, I don't know.
Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake.
Every time the gate is used.
And the big one at that. Make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Alright. I mean, I don't know how careful you can be when there's literal fucking lightning striking around me. Can Sam get struck by lightning in this game? I don't even fucking know. Those are getting awfully close. Are we gonna see our reflection in the gate? No. Yeah. Whoa. You see the pod? Look at the pod, dude. Look at the pod. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. What in the fuck? Of course he gets to keep his pants, right? No more butt cheeks of Norman Reedus. The extinction entity is... Yeah, no, this is just what Australia looks like. Not too much has changed since the Death Stranding.
Should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
I just hope the spiders haven't gotten any worse since everything went down. If that's even fucking possible. Alright. Let's get them hooked up. Look at that, dude. It's the actual fucking Australian continent. My first S in a long time.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
Nice.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Tarman? Or the guy that is secretly funding all this shit? A mobile shelter. That's kind of nice.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
So...
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face? Very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
Die Hardman. I feel like it's a little inappropriate to use Dead Man, but I would definitely... Oh, that's so fucked, dude. It's also got to be a pain in the ass if every single one of them had to have these lines for this one scene to play this person. If we choose it, do we get to do any sort of... I don't know. Okay. He asked who we would trust. That's not exactly what I'm looking for here. It's definitely an authoritative figure in a sense that it just reminds me of the same position that Die Hardman was in originally. I love Dead Man so much. I do feel like it's a little inappropriate to have him as this, though he would be definitely my most trustworthy, with Hartman being next. And then Lochna, I mean, we had a somewhat more of a, I guess, a connection with Mama, but her and Lochna are now the same person. But overall, the authoritative, governing person in charge giving us orders was always Die Hardman, and I think that's who I'm gonna go with on this. It'll be interesting to see if we can change it in the future, but I think it just fits.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
Huh.
All right, pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the President.
Who the fuck?
New president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action.
So
This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation.
Yeah, and those are always great.
Has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved.
The dude has a fucking brand of the logo on the back of his
should
neck.
have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my answer alleviates your concern somewhat.
You don't.
Guess so. Tell me, though. Who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support.
What the fuck happened to the crab spider on your fucking chest?
Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
I don't like that guy.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up.
Amelie?
You won't be on your own this time.
What the fuck?
So, you're gonna do it?
Oh, Sam, you're losing it. I'm losing it. What the fuck is going on?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
Hey man, you can use a pillow.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the DHV Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
What the fuck? He's in the room too?
Looks like you've been supplied with a Drawbridge crew hat. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
We can discuss anything you like here, Sam. It's a private room, after all. So if you ever want to sit down and talk, I'd be happy to share my thoughts on a variety of topics, along with any discoveries I happen to make. And who knows, some of it may even be of use to you as you work to connect all of Australia to the chiral network.
Continue talking?
You know, it looks as though you've been issued a few different hats, Sam. Why not experiment and switch up your headgear to suit your mood? You can also change the outfit I'm wearing if you like.
What?
I shall put my faith in your impeccable sense of fashion.
Huh. Okay.
Out of curiosity, Sam, did you notice that the mirror above your sink displays images of the outside world? These images change as we travel and actually show what's waiting for us outside the DHV Magellan when we disembark. Prolonged living inside an enclosed space can be bad for one's mental health due to the unchanging environment. That's why I asked Tarman to implement this particular feature. A digital photo frame, so to speak. An easy to understand name, don't you think? Though I'm the only one who calls it that. Anyway, it'll give you a preview of our surroundings. That's sure to have some practical benefits.
Huh. Alright, I'll leave it for now. I guess... let me customize some stuff then. Still can't do anything else here. Dollman's outfit. Ooh, that's kind of slick. I like that. Well, they don't have chiral gold yet. So I guess I'll just leave as is. Drawbridge. KGP. Keeping it black. Wear it backwards. Drawbridge, and that's it. Alright, I guess let's go.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Another curious vision.
Indeed. How is he seeing them, though? We're not connected in any way. Alright, well, I think I'm probably going to end that episode right there. Seems like a good place to stop before we start connecting up Australia. Australia, of all places. Alright, but if you made it to this part of the video and you're not subscribed already, I strongly recommend you do that, because why the hell not? If you wouldn't mind leaving a like on your way out the door, that'd be sincerely appreciated. Sam, you're really freaking me out with that pod. If you do plan on sticking around, I hope you see me in the next one.